Synthesis occurs when there is two elements that join together to form a product. Join the two elements and balance the equation.
During synthesis, you will combine the two elements on the reactant side and form them over on the product side in a compound. Watch for diatomics in the reaction and then balance the equation.
Decomposition occurs when there is one compound on the reactant side and there is two elements on the product side. Split apart the compound and balance the reaction.
In decomposition, you will start with a compound on the reactant side and form two different elements on the product side. If there are any diatomics in the reaction, make sure to label them and balance correctly.
In single replacement, there is one compound and one element. You switch the first element in the compound with the single element on the reactant side to form the product. In the product, you should get another compound and a single element. Balance both sides of the equation.
In a single replacement reaction, you will start with one compound and one element on the reactant side. To form the products, you will switch the first element in the compound with the single element on the reactant side. Watch for diatomics with a single element and balance correctly. In compounded elements, there will be no diatomics.
Double replacement occurs when there is two compounds on the reactant side. You can switch the first element in each compound with each other to form the products in the reaction. You should get two compounds on the reaction side, then balance the equation.
In double replacements, there are two compounds on the reactant side. Switch the first two elements in each compound with each other to form the products. There will be no diatomics in the reaction because both of the reactants are compounds.
A combustion reaction occurs when a compound reacts with two O2 to form carbon dioxide and water on the product side. This type of reaction will always produce CO2 and H2O on the product side. Once you have those products balanced,
In a combustion reaction, the products will always be CO2 and H2O. You will balance the equation so there is an equal amount of each element on both sides of the equation.
the reaction. You can tell when a chemical reaction occurs through 5 indicators. The first is a change of color in the substance. For example, when you mix two clear substances together and they turn yellow, it is a chemical reaction. The second is an odor is produced. If you whiff your substance, you should be able to tell that there's a smell. The third indicator is a solid is produced from the reaction. You should be able to see the formation of a solid in the bottom of a test tube in a chemical reaction. The fourth indicator is a gas is produced from the reaction. You can tell this by looking above the reaction and seeing smoke coming off of it. The fifth and final indicator is the reaction's temperature drastically changes. When the reaction gives off or takes in heat, this occurs.
This quiz is on all the different types of reactions we have covered in this video. Pause the video here and match each letter with the problems. Once you're done, you can unpause the video and check your answers.